Yo, what's up guys? This is Xander on NitroType, and today I'm just going to be talking about the NitroType leaderboards and how they're affecting NitroType in a negative way. So to start out with, I'd like to, claim who I do believe to be botting on the top three, which is every single player. And the reasons why I do think that these players are botting is because if you look at Bob Rogers, his average speed is 144 words per minute. Now, to most people, that's pretty fast. And if you're a fast typist, you're most likely not going to be grinding NitroType. Now, I'm not saying you simply can't grind NitroType, I'm just saying it's not really likely. And what's even more is that they've had 9,000 races this season with 155 words per minute. That's absolutely crazy. And another thing is that Bob Rogers used to have 170 words per minute this season, and then it went all the way down. So that's pretty sketchy if you'd ask me, and I'd consider him a botter in my personal opinion. And then we've got Sharky. Now, Sharky, he used to not really be that sus to me, because what he was doing was possible. But what happened was, he wanted to win the season so badly, he upped his words per minute on the bot up about 20 words per minute or so, which is just unbelievable. And it kind of strikes a red flag because why would he not go that high of words per minute earlier? It doesn't really make any sense. So I'm very, very confused as to why he would do that. And that's why I do think he's botting, because he just randomly spiked in words per minute. And then we got She Said I Drove Her. Now, I'd say this person's the least sus, because their count was not just made, and because they're not really that high of words per minute like these two up here. So, She Said I Drove Her, 218 top words per minute, and then 62 average. Even if they did buy this account, it means it has still been botted on, because 218 words per minute is hard for basically anybody. And the fact that they've got 218 words per minute high, even while sandbagging, that's very, very hard to do. So that's why I do think they're botting. And their consistency is crazy. They've done so many races. And that's why it's pretty sus to me. Now, the people I know that are legit is Slowing Down. I know him personally, he does not bot. And he actually account shares with his brother. So, very interesting. He's been placed this high. Away with My Emotion, I'm not too sure if he bots. He did just make his account, but I'm not really too sure. I mean, he is sus, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's legit. Me, I am honestly legit. I don't bot at all. I got unbanned for botting, but I did actually account share. I don't really account share much anymore, but I do not bot. Preston, kinda sus. They don't throw up any emotes whenever I race them. Never have, so it's very interesting. And then Damon, I'm not too sure about this dude. I don't know. And then this guy, I'm not too sure. 212 words per minute top is very, very sus. They don't throw up emotes if I ever do race them, which is pretty rare. But still very interesting. And to round off the top 10, Otaku, definitely botting. They never talk in Discord. They never chat with emotes or anything. And they race basically all day. It's very, 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 very sus in my opinion. So that's basically the season leaderboard with just the racers. And then let's go to the teams. The teams are very, very interesting this season. We've got Deuce, very, very blatant botting. As you can see, if you look at the last races, look at all those people racing at the exact same time with a very, very high words per minute. Let's check their accuracy. 3 people on the team have had so high of accuracy. 5,000 races, 2,000, and 500 races, nearly 600, with 100% accuracy. That just isn't possible unless they reset the race, but they've raced way too many times to do that, and they're way too consistent. So this team's 100% botting, and they should all be banned. Every single one of them should be banned, because if we go to my team, my co-captain got banned, even though he doesn't bot, and that's very interesting to me. Cade, he does not bot, and it makes me sad they did get banned, because he did actually neglect school in order to be on the NitroType leaderboard and things. So if you could just make your name unban Cade or something, that'd be very, very appreciative. And that's about it. And the teams, more talking about the teams. Delta Squad, Perk 2 Wild, and Perk Up, basically the top three, and they're all pretty far apart. I didn't expect Delta Squad to actually be as good as they were this season. They're an absolute powerhouse, and it's a very, very interesting to see just how much they've been racing. As you can see, Blaster is the person who hasn't raced in a while on their team, and it's only by 2 days. He hasn't raced in 2 days, and he's at the bottom of the recent races on the team. So very, very interesting. They're so active this season, and I hope that they win because they're very, very active. And then Perk 2 Wild, I don't really want to talk about them. They've been a powerhouse since they were actually made, and they have Black Mamba, which he's proven to be legit. I know that from personal experience. He's 100% legit, always says the emotes. He's always talking in Discord, and he's definitely a legit racer. Perk Up, this is my previous team. I've had about 20,000 team races with them, and I think basically everybody on this team is legit, as I can tell. Bananas does not bot, despite what people do think. He does not bot in any way. He's a legit racer, and very, very interesting stuff to see. Perk 2 Wild, or not Perk 2 Wild, what am I talking about? Perk Up in the top 3. But that's about it for the leaderboards. I hope NitroType actually bans this team, because they've been banning innocent players, but then they won't ban this team. I don't understand it. And then they blame it on the anti-cheat. It's very ridiculous, and kind of makes me mad in a way, because they're banning my friends and my actual co-captain. But it is what it is, and I guess I'll make a season video about this season's battle pass, if you will, and I'll talk about it, because we all know how it is this season, especially the non-gold members. And I'd like to say, if you want to join an active team, you can join NDM, NitroType Demons, and yeah, I'll probably make a video soon. But see ya. Thanks for watching.